Hello everyone and welcome to this new series on my YouTube channel. My name is Marco Vengeur Ragusa. I am a pro player for myztro gaming and I play in the Quake Pro League. As you can already tell, this is gonna be a tutorial and a series for mainly newcomers but also for more advanced players. And I'm gonna mainly talk about every single champion from like champion to champion, so I will try to make a video on every single one of them. And today we're gonna start from Nyx. So Nyx is a light champion. So what does it mean? Light champion means that it's a really small hitbox champion. She has a really low stack, but at the same time she has a really low small hitbox. So Nyx starts with 125 HP, 0 armor in duel, and she starts with 125 HP, 25 armor in deathmatch and other modes, okay? So Nyx is one of these 4 champions that starts with 0 armor in the duel mode, okay? So once we know about that, let's talk a bit more in depth about what is Nyx and what she is strong with and what are her capabilities and so on. So Nyx is a really fast and mobile champion. She can do a lot of tricks around the map. She's one of these champions that you can use a lot with the railgun, and you can like hide and seek and play around angles a lot. And she's really good for plus back, but also for like really good aggressive moves. Let's start first of all about her passive. So Nyx has 2 passives. The first of all is the bunny hop. So every time you move on one side, so for example, if you go always to the right with your movement, or always to the left, you gain always speed, okay? And that's, she can make, makes her really a fast champion, okay? If you don't know how to move or how to strafe jump, I suggest you to watch my video on the movement from the series from the beginning, okay? So yeah, the bunny hop is really good, and secondary, but most important, she has an ability called wall jumping. So with every single champion, if you press space into a wall and you press space again, nothing will happen. But with Nyx, you can wall jump like this. So you press space once and then space again, and you see you will get really high on the wall, okay? So like this. And you can do stuff like this, for example, in this map, okay? Okay, well, that's an epic fail, but okay. Or like this. If you want to go from rocket to the 50 armor, you do this, and so on. You can do also nice things with the nail gun, for example, like this. Okay, and so on. She has a really nice tricks she can do, especially in maps like Blood Covenant, which I will cover just in a little bit of time. She's really nice for this kind of mobility she has, and you can do a lot of stuff like this. For example, if you want to fake a jump pad, if you don't want to go up there, you can do this. Instead of going there and ledge grabbing there like this, you can stay on the side of the jump pad, for example, and hit the wall. So instead of going up there, if you're really quickly, you can fake the jump and you go down below, for example. Okay, that's just one of the ways you can use Nyx, for example. And yeah, that's the passive ability, the wall jump, which is really important also to get items and stuff, and to get to places where you couldn't go without this passive. Let's go to the most important thing though from Nyx, the active ability. The active ability from Nyx, it's called GHOSTWALK, okay? Like every other ability in the game, it has a 45 seconds reduced cooldown time. So 45 seconds before you can utilize it again, unless you pick up the hourglasses. By the way, if you don't know what the items are, you can go into my video from the beginning again, where I explain all the items inside Quake Champions. So if you want to know more about that, just follow the link in the description. And yeah, as I said, the GHOSTWALK has 45 seconds cooldown time and has a duration of 3 seconds. Okay, so once you activate it to once it finishes, it's 3 seconds time. And one thing to know about this, so people maybe don't know about it, but when you are in GHOSTWALK, first of all, you are invisible to your enemy, and the secondary, There are two things you can do with the GHOSTWALK, which are you can do damage, or you can even kill your opponent. But we will get there slowly. Let's talk first of all about the first thing on the GHOSTWALK. So the GHOSTWALK is this. I will show you just a basic stuff. So you press F, you go invis, and you come back from invis. That's the GHOSTWALK, and then you have the 45 seconds reload time, okay? And this is basically it. This is how the GHOSTWALK works. But there are a few things that you need to know, and they are really important if you want to play really good at Quake. If you want to play good with this champion, you have to know these things. When you have the GHOSTWALK effect and you come back from the GHOSTWALK to the normal state, for half a second, so 0.5 seconds, you cannot fire from your weapon. Okay, you cannot do that. So you have a delay between the time you come back from the GHOSTWALK to when you can actually shoot your opponent or the gun, whatever you want. I will show you now. So at 30 I will go GHOSTWALK and I will fire with the shaft, and I will show you that it will take like 0.5 seconds. Okay, look, I'm going GHOSTWALK, I'm pressing mouse 1, GHOSTWALK out, and then I fire. It's not instantaneous, you can clearly see it. And it's really not, you can really notice it when you are shooting with the railgun and you have like this little stop and you cannot fire the railgun, because the railgun is like instant weapon shooting, so you will notice a difference for sure. Okay, I will actually show you with the railgun too. Okay, so let's say you go pick up the hourglasses, okay, then you go invis. You go invis now, you have a railgun out, you aim, you press mouse 1, and then you fire, and that's it. That's the timing, okay, 0.5 milliseconds. And that's the first thing to know about the GHOSTWALK. So, second thing to know about the GHOSTWALK. When an enemy champion like Sorlag or Decay, you know that Sorlag has this ability that is called acid spitting. So when you press F, she spits acid on the floor, and then when you walk through this acid, you take damage over time, like 10 damage over time, every second, 10, 10, 10, okay? With the GHOSTWALK, you can nullify that effect. So with the GHOSTWALK, you can literally take damage, take the speed damage, and if you press GHOSTWALK, meanwhile, you will like take no damage at all anymore. I will show you now with this clip. You saw? So you know how it's really powerful that the Nyx can do this stuff. So she can really easily like avoid taking damage from Sorlag and also from Decay. I will show you now. So you saw also from Decay that will happen, that you won't take damage over time, which is really a nice thing, okay? And also, if Galena has totems around the map, and if you walk through the totems with the GHOSTWALK, you won't take any damage. I will show you now in this clip.
Do not die yet. Face it.
You saw? Okay. One thing to know though, is that the GHOSTWALK can also do damage. And you mean, how can it do damage? Like, you're not firing anything, you're not like BJ, you have double gun, you're not firing an orb like Ranger. How do you do damage? So basically, it's the same thing as telefragging someone with the orb or with the teleporter. Okay, the telefrag. How does it work? So basically, when you go into GHOSTWALK, your model is still there on the map, obviously, okay? But your opponent cannot see you. So if your opponent is standing still or is waiting for a rail angle and you just literally your model is inside him, you're gonna do damage or you can kill the opponent. How does it work? To kill an opponent, the opponent has to have below under 25 HP, because the GHOSTWALK damage inside out, it's under 25. So if the opponent has above that number, you're just gonna go damage to him, okay? But if he has below that number, you're gonna kill him completely. I will show you now. Okay, so as you saw, Nyx can also do damage with their ability, so you can just imagine how strong she can be, alright? One more thing to know. which is the con when you're playing Nyx, is that if you're playing against a Visor, and the Visor has piercing sight, he can see you through his ability. So in this clip, I'm gonna show you first of all what's the effect that you're gonna do when you're gonna go into GHOSTWALK. Cause if you're going into GHOSTWALK, there are two things you need to know. If you are far away from your enemy, he's not gonna see you or hear you, cause the GHOSTWALK does an audio effect. Okay, so audio and visual effect when it's the Nyx is close to you. If she is far away, you will not hear anything unless you're Visor. But if Nyx is close to you, like in front of you, you can see that effect. And Visor, as I said, if you see is putting the piercing sight, you will see the GHOSTWALK outline from Nyx while he's using his ability. So you need to be careful about that because you will be really easy to get caught. Okay. So as you saw, that's how it works with the visual effect and audio cue from Nyx. So if she's far away, you won't hear, but if she's close to you, you will hear the sound and also the visual effect, knowing that Nyx is going GHOSTWALK. So I'm now just in Blood Covenant to show you some tricks you can do, like with Nyx. Like if you double jump there and you hit your nail, you can go there, or if you do leaks and you can go to this part of the map, or if you wall jump there, you can go to this side of the map. Okay, and I want to tell you which I think are really good maps for Nyx and which I think like really bad maps for Nyx. I think that Nyx is strong, like really strong overall in almost every map. So in Awoken, she's really good, unless she's playing like against Doom. Sometimes it can be tricky. On Blood Covenant, she's in my top 3 champions with like Athena and Slash. Okay, she's really strong there. In Blood Run, which won't be played in Quake Pro League, but it's still in ranked, she's really good. So if you want to play her there, she's really easy to plus back and it's really easy to forward and to be aggressive at times. Okay, so really cool. Uncorrupted Keep, it's a no for me. First of all, the GHOSTWALK is not that useful. The mobility is not that useful on that map, and I think there are much better champions to play with. Okay. Just because the map is so small, she has no stack at all. It's really like tricky to play Nyx. Ruins of Sarnath, same things as DM6, really amazing map for her. Molten Falls, also really good map. Veil, 50-50 depending on the matchup. Against a tank, it's not really good. If you're playing against a medium, you can still like do some good damage with Nyx. On the two new maps, Deep Embrace and Tower of Cut, I think Nyx is probably one of the best champion out there. So I really think that Nyx is one of the most well-around, strong champion inside the game. Need to be careful about the stack though. She has a really low stack, 2 rails and you are mostly dead. Shotgun blast and you are dead. So you need to really be careful about managing your stack. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more content, leave a like, leave a follow, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. And remember that I am live on twitch.tv/myztro Vengeur from Monday to Friday, 3 PM to 8 PM CST. And we play with other players from Quake Pro League on Sunday, every Sunday from 4 PM to like 10 PM Central European time. So I hope you enjoyed the video and see you around, guys. Bye bye.